Yeah, the Pope passed away, hip hop.
Well, what time?
I don't know, it's just today.
This morning, huh?
This morning. Yeah, day after Easter.
Oh.
Wonder what his judgment was like. I would put to be a fly on the wall in heaven to hear that conversation. Between him and Christ, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Things he pulled in the Catholic Church. I would love to have been a fly, but St. Michael would have swatted me. He would have swatted me if I would have sent one of those tiny CIA drones that are a fly Michael, and the guy would have sent an EMP at it, wouldn't he?
Yep.
You don't match St. Michael, the Archangel.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom and I'll come out here and I'll clean up around your bed, okay?
Yeah, and after he's resting me and make up my bed first?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, rest in peace, the Pope. Hey, Pujin, I'm saying the mantra. A morning mantra. Oh, see, I still got my thing on. I get a bath today, so that's going to be good and refreshing. I'm going to feel like a gentleman. My dad's not feeling well, so he canceled the stress test. And I'll get a full bath today. I'll feel fresh like a gentleman. So I guess Susan ain't coming. Either I think it'll be a conservative named Pope Pius XIII. Maybe look for that name, or if it's a liberal, more of John the 24th, or if it's a conservative, look for a Leo. Another conservative name will be if it's a conservative, there would be another Leo, or a Pius, which will be the 13th. Not sure which number a Leo would be. And if it's a moderate, it'll probably be something like a John Paul III. If it's Cardinal Sarah of Africa, he's conservative. He'll be either he'll probably take the name Pius the 13th or a Leo. He's conservative. But there's this other one who's just going to be another one, Pope Francis. He'll probably take. There's a possibility there's this other guy that's been attending these climate change conferences, and he'll be like a John the 24th. Real liberal. Or Pope Francis II. Oh, he's from Africa, but he's very devout. He's very devout, and he was on the favorites. I checked. When Francis got sick, he was on the media talking about him being on. Over here was talking about him being one of the favorites. He's very devout, though. But I don't know. Vatican politics are very hard to figure out. So I'm clueless right now. The Vatican politics is the most uncanny in the world. Vatican politics. It's very political. So deep and political, I can't get my head around it. So I'm clueless who the next pope's going to be, really. Because Vatican politics, man. A conservative from one country would be a liberal from our country. Like Bernie Sanders over here is far left, would be a conservative in Australia. Same in the Vatican. One conservative from another country would be deeply liberal and would be a deep, but one deeply liberal person from one country would be considered a conservative from another country, from people from another country. I had someone from Australia tell me that Bernie Sanders would be in the Conservative Party in Australia. I don't know what they'll do. It's hard telling. Yeah, it would tick off a lot of old-fashioned Catholics if they made Sarah the Pope. You're right. Because there's a lot of people from around the world that wouldn't like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot, and they got after Francis and that. Well, I'm not gonna speak ill of the dead, but they gotta be careful when they select the next Pope to be. Hopefully, I'll start attending I'll start attending church again. If the Pope brings back the next Pope brings back the Latin Mass. If he makes it Latin Mass mandatory, I'm going to church then. But I made a pledge not to go to church till they bring the Latin Mass back. And not post-fact giving 2 Mass. Watch this. I'm gonna call the diocese. Watch this. I'm gonna do a call. Diocese of Fort Wayne, South Bend.
Clean sheets.
May not be open yet. Yeah, they're not open yet.
Clean?
Yeah, those are clean.
Okay. You want me to put these in your room too?
Yeah, I just need a decent blanket on top of this with a flat sheet over it.
Okay.
Keep the sheets so they're pretty clean.
Okay, that's what I was asking you to.
Yeah.
The sheets are clean. I'll get your new nightgown.
How about after my bath, I'll get a new nightgown?
Yeah, that's one minute. I'm just gonna get it out and we'll put it in. I'm making up my tub for it.
Well,
You want your which soap did you want? Your manly soap or Dove?
My Yardley's.
Yardley?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when's the nursing get here?
I don't know yet. After I get everything, set up. I can just pick it up when she gets here. Just kind of pick it up right now.
That's about it. All the trash in there.
Just making sure I'm getting all the trash off the floor. And then I'm going to take the broom over here, okay?
Okay. Get this out. Get this guy out.
I'm so sorry. We're so sorry.
Oh, is that the Da Vinci Code?
No.
Okay, that just looked like the guy from it.
Hell House is called.
Hell House? like that at the blood store. Strips.
Yeah. Well, here's why I'm so popular here. There's potentially something else. So. Oh, here.
1 minute.
I got a lot of likes on that one, Frank's military. When your Vinny's wife's yelling at you and your dad is over, he's a Vietnam vet. They're so annoying when they're yelling. No wonder some of those women got shot up over there.
Oh, there's your pipe.
Hey. Good. I'm getting new hemp today.
Oh. Do that now. Don't do that when I'm making your.
Well, I gotta wait for it to arrive in the mail. It's relaxing, so relax me for my bath. It's a Bubba Kush. It's an indica. Why do I like the Latin Mass? Because the Latin is a perfect language. In Christian, it's like it's the original language Catholicism did the Mass in before Vatican II. It was done globally like that. Now they do it in its own language. Like over in your country, they do it in Hindi, the Mass in Hindi. Over in Germany, they do the Mass in German. Here, they do it in English, or sometimes Spanish for Spanish-speaking members. Like a lot of churches would have one Mass, and then like some churches, like it depends if there's a German population in town. Sometimes they'll have a Mass in German. It just depends where you are in the world. It's kind of messed up. But when it's better called the Universal Church when there's a one universal Mass, and that's why they preferred Latin before Vatican II to make it the Universal Church. So the same wherever you go in the world, you get the same Mass, and they did it in Latin. That's all I like them to bring back. So if I go to one church, then I'm traveling, I go another route, you can get the same Mass, you know. So that's why. Yeah, I heard about him, Minecraft. Well, he left me his broom. I'm gonna call the diocese and tell me he left his broom to me as in his will. He's fly around my house then. I'll call the Vatican. I won't call the Swiss Guard. I can't do international on them, but I call the Swiss Guard. I had stuff doing right there. I called the Swiss Guard all the time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you got to know me at the Vatican. They got to know me. I don't even know, and that goes that air filter. They got to know me at the Vatican. I'm known at the Vatican. Oh, I'm gonna be in a newspaper in Zimbabwe. They're doing a story on me. In a paid newspaper in Zimbabwe. Somebody found my stream and a guy from the press in Zimbabwe. And they're doing a news story about me on a newspaper called Zimbabwe Now.
Oh.
It'll be published on Thursday in Zimbabwe.
Cool.
So I'm making the news in Zimbabwe. You think it's because JD Vance met him? I don't know, maybe Granny popped out, JD Vance struck him dead. You know, Granny's spirit man struck both dead. You know that Granny is. She wouldn't have lied to Pope Francis, would she? Have you seen Hillbilly Elegy? That movie about J.D. Vance's childhood.
Nope.
Oh, I'm Granny. She would not like Pope Francis, so maybe her spirit was there and gave him something nasty. So did something nasty to his heart, so he would die quickly. She said he's going, not going to heaven with me. He's going downstairs. Yeah, J.D. Vance poisoned him. Someone said Trump had J.D. Vance poison him. I wouldn't put it past J.D. Vance. That dude has no chill, right? You see the Pope doing the stuff he was doing. I wouldn't put it past J.D. Vance to put something in his drink, would you?
Nope.
That dude, when that one female preacher was getting that awful sermon, you see that look on J.D. Vance's wife's face?
Nope.
Oh, there she talking about transgender and all that. That look J.D. Vance had and his wife, and they looked at Trump. I think we're gonna have 12 more years of MAGA, I think. You think so? I think J.D. Vance is gonna do 2 terms also. Well, hold on, let me get my coffee drink. I can't think what worth anything without my coffee. They want me to say a prayer for the Pope. Well, that cutout's gonna be worth money in a couple of years. It looks like I'm gonna have to retire and put up the next Pope. He'll be in the back room in his resting place. I'll set him up in the back room and put the next Pope beside him. So next Pope's gonna go next to Francis. So I'm gonna have another Pope in here once the new Pope's in. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna order a cutout of the new Pope when the new Pope comes in. He's gonna go right next to Francis. My camera went blurry. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Oh, I know why. Hold on. My camera went blurry. There we go. There we go. Yeah, who is it? I'll turn off my stream. Hold on. Nerds is here. I gotta turn off my stream, guys.